It feels like it's been a long time coming, but this week we see Stacey return after she's released on appeal. But not everyone's happy to see her. Daughter Lily is confused and rattled by a mother she barely knows, which isn't helped when Whitney tells her about her father, murderer Ryan. Stacey apologised to Whitney for the past and they make up, but picking up the pieces isn't easy. Dean gives her a trial, then says there's no job, though Max offers her a job. Charlie thinks Carol's told Dot about Nick. She hasn't, but he knows he needs to earn her trust. So have a DNA test and prove your family, she says. Dot agrees to the test, and they're on tenterhooks awaiting the result. Will Kat and Alfie relent and give their twins names that won't earn them a lifetime of ridicule? Well, they're considering it, and not only that, but also marriage. It's not so simple though, and anyway, they have bigger problems, like eviction. Alex won't give Alfie his store license back, so cash-strapped, he decides to sell his car. And Bianca overhears about the Spraggins' move to Milton Keynes. Terry tells her he loves her, but is crushed when she doesn't return the endearment. Next, we're in Weatherfield. Rob thinks he's in the clear when it's looking like Peter will die following his binge, and left alone with him, he tells him they're both bound for hell. Carla visits him after Ken begs her to, and she's shocked when Peter tells her he knows she killed Tina, but is prepared to take a secret to the grave. She realises the murderer must be still at large, and Rob panics when she insists Peter isn't guilty, and even worse, it looks like Peter may pull through. Fizz tells Jason that $1,000 is not enough, so Tony ups the offer to £3,000, which she and Tyrone accept, until he sees Jason removing the flooring. Owen sees it too, and tells him it was substandard chipboard, infuriating Tyrone, who tells Jason he's reporting him to the building inspectors. Max predictably plays up when the psychiatrist assesses him, and Kylie's nervous when he decides he wants to also observe him at school. Kylie's horrified when the school calls to tell him Max has vandalised it, but things look up when he's diagnosed with ADHD and his medication works. Finally, we're in the Dales. The Macy family ties are looking shakier than ever, and Declan wants rid of Megan, while Layla watches proceedings with a permanently guilty look. Robbie borrows Charity's sat-nav and, flicking through the addresses, finds one for an abortion clinic. Suddenly, the penny drops. Megan confronts Declan with the evidence that it was no miscarriage, but Charity denies it, saying she was just being a support to someone else. Megan and Robbie are determined to get more evidence, so he goes to work on Tracy. Will he get the absolute proof they need? Andy whips out to buy an engagement ring after Katie wonders aloud about growing old together, and he asks Victoria to bake a cake he can hide the ring in. Unfortunately, a drunk Bernice eats it. Then he gets a text from brother Robert, the man Katie had an affair with. He's anguished about this ghost from the past, but Katie reassures him they're history.